Pump.Fun was hacked and a lot of capital from investors are at risk. They've been hacked by this person that created a really innovative way of a transaction, and it's taking the crypto space by storm. We are talking of a hack between 2 million to $80 million. So that could create waves, and we are going to study everything and how you can even maybe profit from this hack. By the way, welcome on Hands Up Finance, where we study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is an open ledger, so we can see all the transactions, who made money, who stole money, follow the stolen money, and make even more money, if that makes sense. Anyway, don't forget to pour down your little matcha and let's get to it. The person behind this hack per se, because it's not really a hack, you will understand why, is Stack Overflow. And this guy has been massively growing every minute now on Twitter, reposting everything, making fun of everything. And how it started is actually just 10 hours ago. You can see the first transaction. What happened is that he will buy all the tokens that comes on Pump.Fun, but use a fancy thing where he borrowed the soul and then close back the borrowing position. So he's taking money that is not his, buying something and paying it back directly and inherit from all those tokens, completing the bonding curve of many of those projects. By the way, thanks to Insider Crypto, who shared some resources with me and made this research easier. When you check the account on Pump.Fun of Stack, you can see he owns a lot of those tokens. And for a massive soul amount. Now the thing is, none of these tokens could go on Radium. Because how does Pump.Fun work is that anyone can launch a coin and then it comes on the bonding curve, and once it reaches 69k market cap, it will goes on Radium where everyone can trade it. A bonding curve is like that. It's basically the earlier you buy it, the cheaper it is, the later you buy, the more expensive it is. This is an easy way to make a price that follows the market. Pump.Fun went on it and say the contracts are safe, and they always have been safe. So they accuse a former employee that got a privilege in the company and stole 12.3k sold, $2 million. Now, it's a small amount. You have to understand it's a small amount. Pump.Fun, even if it looks gimmicky or anything, it's a company that makes between 500k to $1.2 million per day. The volume is insane on Pump.Fun. It means that when they're here, if they made 1.23 million, because they take 1% fee, they made more than $100 million in volume. And if you compare to Radium, which is the main exchange on Solana, we can see the volume is at 500 million, 200 million, 400 million. Pump.Fun is slowly getting bigger than Radium. This is kind of scary. And this hack happened kind of at the perfect timing. So they explain the attack. The problem is that now they say they will refund everyone on the liquidity pool. But you know what happened? Every time a token hits Radium, it's just dropped. And then even more now because the momentum is lost. And for meme coins, the most important thing is the momentum. But this hacker qualifies himself as kind of a Robin Hood. So they explain the hack here. The user borrowed the soul, used that soul to buy up as many coins as possible to hit 100% of their bonding curve, and owns the coin in 100%, access the bonding curve liquidity, repay the flash loan. At that, they say by 5 p.m. UTC, all trading on Pump.Fun was halted. Out of $45 million of liquidity in the bonding curve contract, only 1.8 million was affected. Now, no one is surprised about this. Why? Because Solana is one of the worst blockchains. It's one of the only blockchain that stopped working multiple times. So are you even wondering why a project built on the blockchain that stopped multiple times is stopping as well? This is no surprise. Now, what is interesting is that this guy launched a token And this stock is going through the roof at the minute with a market cap around 222 million. If you're in the investors boardroom, no worry, you bought around here and we already exited twice to take profit. The drama is without any precedent between devs that work there, devs that come back and talk about it. And what is even worse is that Pump.Fun, they tried to solve the problem, but there's still a bug. And the guy is making fun of them. He say you have a stack overflow. Stack overflow, if I try to explain it normally, it means that too many orders in the memory and the memory can't handle it. So he's telling them, please add the box accounts. I told you to fix this. But apparently they don't. So that's why you will still have some errors. So I don't know how the trading on Pump.Fun is going to resume today. But this guy went even public. He didn't care. He put in a video fully doxed. And he planned to airdrop the $80 million. Look at this tweet. Slurp holders, stack holders, Saga holders, Whiskall holders. This 80 million airdrop may cause a Solana fork. And it may cause an awful lot of super rich kids, whatever it is. Now we have someone that says $2 million, someone that says it's $80 million. I don't know exactly where it goes, but what I know is that I saw he launched a token just an hour ago. The thing is, that token could have been wrong if I didn't study what's happening on chain. That's why I wanted to show it. Look at this transaction, because I didn't saw it first. I swear to God, I saw this token here and I did not invest in it because I thought, oh, maybe there's a scam or something around it. And that's the problem. I saw that the liquidity pool was unlocked and that one address was owning all of the supply. But then I saw that the person owning the token was the 7IH, which is the address of the attacker. And now one of his last transactions was to burn the liquidity pool. Now the big question is this the end of Pump.Fun? I don't know, but I saw that the volume on base chain is going up nicely and a lot of new ways to launch meme coins are going on. I can share about it in another video if you want to, but what is sure is that if you wanted to have this kind of performance with this token, we did more than 2x, already taken profit, right? It might ride more, I don't know. But what you should know is if you apply this strategy, your bag will thank you. It was a pleasure. And don't forget one thing. It's not about staying Robin Hood or not, but also more important than that, stay hands up. Ciao.